The last time I stood here, hold on, give it a second. Alright, now I'm ready. The last time I stood here, it's kind of upset. I had an upset feeling. I was looking at the NFL draft on this channel, and kind of upset with who the Jets took at number 3. A little angry, a little disappointed, kind of shocked. I don't know why, because this organization has a pretty common thing every year where they pick somebody that's blows me away. It's just like not in a good way, not in a good way at all. But this year they drafted Sam Darnold with the 3rd overall pick in the draft. A pick they traded their 2nd round pick this coming draft. Their 1st round pick last year and the 2nd round pick from last year. They moved up 3 spots to get him. I was angry, to say the least. I was frustrated. I was aggravated. I didn't understand why they didn't take Josh Rosen. I didn't understand why they didn't take Josh Allen. 2 guys I would have, at the time, picked light years ahead of Sam Darnold. I never liked the guy at USC. I thought he was the most overrated quarterback in college football history, easily. I was just very disappointed, and I was upset, and I got a lot of flack for it in the comments on that video. One of my most viewed videos, I think 3rd most viewed video of all time on my channel, on this channel. But here we are. Kids got my support now. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. By the way, preseason recap. 2018, the Jets finished with a 1-3 record. Disappointing. I'm aggravated about it a little bit, but I'm not going to sit here and just start throwing stuff, tearing this down, throwing stuff on the wall, breaking stuff, yelling, getting angry. It's preseason. Here's a few takeaways I had from the preseason, and I'm going to talk about Sam Darnold a little bit later, and he's going to be starting week 1. I'm going to be talking about that a little bit later. First off, I want to just recap this preseason real quick for you guys. So we finished 1-3. The first game was a 17-0 shutout of the Atlanta Falcons. Obviously, the second least cared about preseason game is the first one. The least cared about is the last one, which we lost yesterday. But we beat the Falcons. We shut them out. MetLife Stadium, home opener of the year. Not the season home opener, but the home opener of the year. The crowd was rocking. I was surprised there was that many people in attendance. The Falcons are my NFC team. Sam Darnold came out, looked fantastic that game. I mean, the throws he was making under duress, on the run, out of the pocket, were just beyond me. And he threw a touchdown later in the game. Charles Johnson, I believe, got extended play time that game. We look good. We look great. Next week, defense looked phenomenal, by the way, that game. Next week we played the Detroit Lions. Did we play? No, we didn't play the Lions because we played them now. Played the Redskins. That's who we played. Sorry about that. Redskins, the local team where I'm from. I was disappointed. I was irritated. I was mad because I saw the defense play so great again. This time the offense struggled. We saw Sam Darnold's flaws. We saw him make a couple rash throws. The only interception he had was a tipped. I understand that, but he tried to make plays more than they were, more than the defense was giving him. That's something you cannot do in the NFL, and he learned that. I'm assuming, and I believe that he learned that pretty quickly. There's some throws that the defense. Some plays the defense is just going to win. Flat out, they're going to win. There's nothing you can do about it. Don't try to make too much of the play. He did a great job of coming back the rest of the game, though. Almost all of his throws are on the money to the receivers this entire preseason, and we saw more of it this game. Teddy Bridgewater looked phenomenal, but I'll talk about the QBs later. I just want to recap the team overall first. And we lost that game. But the defense looked phenomenal again that game. Then we played the Giants. the week after. This is the MetLife Bowl, the biggest game of the preseason every year. Well, not just for us, for the entire NFL. I believe it's the most talked about preseason game. It's the battle for New York. Maybe the Raiders, Chargers. No, not the Raiders, Chargers, but the Raiders, Niners if they play in the preseason, because that's the battle for California. It won't be pretty much longer, though, once the Raiders move to Vegas. But anyway, it's the biggest preseason game. The hype was there. The stadium was rocking. Saquon Barkley didn't play for the Giants, which was kind of upsetting. I was looking forward to seeing the top two of the top 3 picks in the draft squaring off against each other. That didn't happen. But Sam Darnold looked pretty good again. He played the entire first half, I believe, with the starters, and he looked really good. I can't praise the kid enough. He just does everything that a quarterback has to do so well. And he got better from that Redskins game. I didn't see any rash throws. I didn't see any harsh decisions. He was throwing the ball away when he had to. Putting the money on the receivers, whether they caught it or not, was their own problem. One thing I noticed about the offense, never mind. I'll get to the defense. That's what I'm thinking of. One thing I noticed about this defense, and it's kind of starting to scare me, because it reminds me of what our secondary did 2 years ago before we got Jamal Adams and Marcus May. And that is they're getting mossed by receivers down the field. Like, I'm tired of the jump ball not being defended. They're playing the receivers, and I don't like that. I want you to play the ball. Play the ball. That is what you're worried about. You're worried about the ball. Don't worry about the man in front of you. Besides, as a corner, you shouldn't even be worried about the man in front of you, because there's so many rules to protect that man in front of you. Worry about the ball. Break the pass up. Get out of there. I don't care how high you have to jump. Just do it. Preseason game, which was last night, we lost to the Eagles by a final score of 10-9. Really didn't even matter offensively. I was gonna, after the game, I was gonna get frustrated again about the offense, but then I remembered this quarterback that we had playing. His name was John Wofford, rookie, undrafted rookie out of Wake Forest, maybe 1 year guy. I don't know. Doesn't matter. He sucks. He's terrible. This guy's sitting there antsy in the pocket, and it's not going to help for a quarterback. Any quarterback, whether it's Peyton Manning, well, not Peyton Manning, but like Drew Brees or some rookie from the Navy that comes into the NFL to play football, is going to be able to play good behind the worst offensive line in the NFL. Offensive line that's about as good as some wet toilet paper from the bathroom in there. That's as good as our offensive line. It's terrible. It's pathetic. It's a disgrace to the NFL. It's a disgrace to the Jets organization. And I've never seen something so bad and such a joke in my life. So, anyway, that's neither here nor there. Offensive line's terrible. Forgot to make that note. By the way, did you know our offensive line sucks? Anyway, defensive line is looking great. We got that Lorenzo Fatakasi rookie. Nathan Shepard's looking great. We got Leonard Williams. Everyone knows. We got Steve McClendon. Everybody knows that. Linebackers. So the defense played great the entire preseason. Sorry, this is all mixed up and out of order, but I had to stop the video about a minute and a half ago because I ran out of storage space in my phone. It's good to be back. But the linebackers, Lorenzo Malden is the biggest glass body I've ever seen in my life. It's pathetic. Why are you even on the team anymore? He's going to get cut. Dylan Donahue, I saw today, is going to be suspended for some amount of time for breaking the rules of the NFL. This is a guy I was really excited to see. Linebacker, looks like Clay Matthews. Young and hungry guy, but it is what it is. Jordan Jenkins is obviously going to stay. Josh Martin's obviously going to stay. Darren Lee. Who else do we got? Oh, Avery Williamson. This guy's a freak, man. I saw him play 1 or 2 series in the preseason. If he played, I'm pretty sure I saw him play against Atlanta. This dude is flying around, man. And then we got Kevin Pierre-Louis. I think he's suspended too. Another quick linebacker. Kevin Minter, great tackler, great pass rusher. He's got great hands. He's got a really good sense of where the ball is. Like, he's good at stopping the run. He's just a smart linebacker to have. He's like 26, 25, 27 years old. Just what we need, a veteran presence in the linebacking room. Secondary's going to be... I'm excited to see the secondary. I'm excited to see New Jack City light it up. Jamal Adams and Marcus May, year 2 of their campaign. I'm excited to see what they do in the back end. And then we've got Tremaine Johnson that we just signed. This dude looks like a stud in the preseason. I'm excited to see what he does. And we got, in his second year with the team, Claiborne, who signed a 1-year deal again. I'm excited to see what this, like, this is shutdown secondary. That is a Pro Bowl caliber secondary. I don't care what anybody says. So we look good defensively. I know we have what it takes to be the best defense in the NFL. I think it may happen. I think we've got a good chance of being top 5. But I know we have what it takes to be the best defense in the NFL. It's just a matter of gelling and continuing what we did this preseason into the regular. If we go into Detroit week 1 and we shut the Lions down like we did to all these teams in the preseason, if we go with that mindset of we're not going to allow an offensive touchdown, if we go with that mindset, this defense is going to be the best defense in the NFL. I'm telling you. If we go in there week 1 with that momentum and we shut the Lions down, maybe allow 10, 13, heck, even 17 points, I think would be a success in Detroit on Monday Night Football. Which brings me, and the offense needs to improve. Which brings me to my next point. The offensive display I saw this preseason, it's god-awful. It's putrid. Pathetic. Preseason, everyone says no offense is trying, but look at what the Browns did. Look at what the Ravens did. And don't tell me just because they've got these mobile quarterbacks that they're going to get down the field faster. Don't tell me that. Because if you've got playmakers in your and your offense, like receivers that we do, Robbie Anderson is a playmaker. Isaiah Crowell is a playmaker. Bilal Powell is a playmaker. We need this offensive line to gel and get its act together so our offense can finally take flight. This offense is waiting to explode. We can't score 15 points a game, 20 points a game because of this offensive line. That is the root of our problem. If our offensive line picks it up, Brian Winters, I just see they waived 13 players and released 5 others. I'll check that out later. Guarantee you Lorenzo Maldon was cut. I guarantee you. Let's see. I hope we keep J.J. Wilcox in the secondary. I really liked him in this preseason. He's a ball hawk. But they've got guys that have been there a couple years like Doug Middleton, Terrence Brooks that they're not going to let go. So J.J. Wilcox is probably going to get cut. Of course, probably New England signs him or some team that I hate. And he goes out there and catches a pick against us or 2 picks against us. But anyway, quarterbacks. Let me wrap this up because I'm taking too long with this video already. Quarterbacks. Like I said, Sam Darnold is getting the start week 1. He's gained my respect from what I've seen this preseason. And not just from what I've seen talent-wise on the field. What I've seen out of this guy is like Andrew Luck. This guy is so calm. He handles himself so well on the microphone, off the field. He's not in the headlines. He's not getting in trouble. He's a study, a work-first guy, a class act guy. And the sky's the limit for this dude. He's 21. He just turned 21, which is 1 year older than I am. I'm excited to see what he does. Like I already said, you already heard what I said about his talent. He does so much, everything at the quarterback position so well. And I saw him run for like 20 or 22 yards last night against the Eagles. Or, not against the Eagles, but against the Giants. This guy's got it all, man. Just give him the keys, man. That's why they're doing that. Teddy Bridgewater trade I really liked. I wish we could have gotten a second out of it. People are talking about hold him longer this, hold him longer that. What if something was to happen? God forbid something was to happen to Bridgewater and he gets hurt again. This time, there's no coming back. Whether it's in practice, whether he has to come in because Sam Darnold has a 4-interception game and he gets hurt. Then we just spent $12 million, however much money we spent on him, or $11 million, $9 million, something like that. We just spent that money and it's gone. We didn't get nothing in return. We got a 3rd-round draft pick. Say what you want about 3rd rounders, they're not that bad. I say anything anywhere from 1 to 3 is good. It's a good draft pick that we can get in return for Teddy Bridgewater. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up with saying I'm excited for this season. I'm excited to see what Sam Darnold does. I really hope he changes this mentality of this football team. My biggest takeaway from this preseason is the defense plays so freaking good, but the offense is the freaking downfall of this team. If he can change the culture and motivate this offensive line to play like the daggone 2015 Cowboys offensive line. I'm talking the Jets 2010 offensive line with Nick Mangold. Come on. The Brickashaw Ferguson, Willie Colon. Pro Bowlers at every position. I know I'm forgetting somebody, a tackle. I know I'm forgetting somebody. I don't need you to tell me. Please do not tell me. I know I'm forgetting somebody. But anyway, I got 1 minute left of space on here. So let me know what you guys thought of the preseason in the comments below. And as always, you heard it first from Harley. Stay tuned. The 2018 season predictions, game by game, will come within the coming days. Take it easy, guys. You heard it first from Harley. I know I already said that, but it's good to be back.